This episode of Geek-men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds is brought to you by our sponsors, Super 7, Bulk Dominoes, Nerd Gear, and the Madness Entertainment Group. And how's it going, Zombie?
I'm good. How are you, Dustin?
I am Dustin.
And
You
I
are
am Zombie, and this is It's Frickin' Figures.
Frickin' Figures.
New night. So
Yes.
we're now a Tuesday toy talk show.
Yes, now tell me, what's your deepest thoughts about this figure?
I got lots of thoughts. You're gonna get sick of hearing my thoughts. No, so thanks for joining us. Anybody that's coming back, for you new viewers out there, we've been at it for a little while. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching us. It's August 19th of 2025. Buckle up, Buttercup. It's time for an overhaul.
Oh man, speaking of overhauls, I don't think I imported the image, but I'm excited about some of the things coming up, and I'm hopefully we'll get to that later on in the show. But if like I said, if you're new to our channel, go check us out on YouTube, subscribe, do all that good stuff because we all want to make money. In an ideal world,
you can find us at Geek-men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds. Go like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Everything all the other shows say. We just are really bad at saying it.
Yeah, it just feels weird. I mean, I don't know, but
hey, if you like it, show us some love. How about that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's all anyone can ever ask for.
Yeah,
but
and also thank you to the Madness Network for having us along. It's a fun ride. There's something for everyone at Madness, so check them out.
Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing. This has been a long ride, and what Pops and the Madness Group have been promising us is shaping up. It's looking like that's very well, we're paved the way, and things are happening. So if you like what we do, you like what the Madness Group does, buckle up because you're in for a treat, in my opinion. But
yes,
let's see. Yeah,
so
here we go.
What's new, Dustin? What's new this week? Anything interesting?
A couple things that caught my eye was the Sasquatch guy from 5K.
Oh yeah, Skookum.
Yeah. And so
that is actually a loose collector designed figure, and I wasn't prepared for that, but I will pull it up real quick.
I'm always throwing curveballs at you.
And oh yeah, absolutely. Okay. I'm gonna hop over to share this instead. If you would bring that up so everybody can see what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
So this is available not just through 5K now. This is available at, whatever your favorite retailer is that happens to carry the loose collector designed figures, like Big Bad Toy Store even.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy is a huge, huge beast. If you like your figures big and bulky, this one's for you.
It looks like it moves really well too.
I don't own any of Loose Collector's stuff, but I hear good things about it. Some of our friends on some of the other shows we're not officially affiliated with have brought up on several occasions some of their favorite Loose Collector figures. But this one definitely falls in line with the bigger scale that they designed.
Yeah.
They have a normal Bigfoot coming out. They have a Yeti that's coming out. That one's, bluish white accents and stuff like that. This is more of your feral, wild kind of Bigfoot. If you don't like the more tame looking one that they had already put out for pre-order. So this one is and they just put up pre-order. I think maybe yesterday.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, I think so.
It says he clocks in at 10 inches. Now, if you pre-order through 5K, we love 5K, but 5K is also dangerous. We always say that. Scroll through 5K at your own risk. Do not come crying to us if you fall.
Spend all your life savings.
If you fall into the money pit, which is 5K, and you fall in love with everything that they have, don't blame us. But just, if they ask you, well, how'd you hear about us? Throw us a bone here. Well, it was on a YouTube show called Geek-men and the Masters of the Thunder Nerds.
That's right.
So if you pre-order through 5K, it is a $20 deposit. Excuse me. The way that works is then once they have these in their warehouse here, you still owe the difference, which there's $78 plus shipping and where taxes are applicable.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great figure. I probably will pass on this one just because, I mean, he's chunky. He's big.
It is. He's a hefty fella.
He is hefty. And I hear these figures are heavy. They're not all hollow plastic. So, but hey, I'm not knocking it. If this is your thing, if you like those big hulking type of figures, this is another one for you.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of those things like, I don't know. I've always been like fascinated by, big Hulk-like creatures. And so that's why one of my favorite figures is Hulk. I have this little one that, is good enough for me that I've always kept around, but it's just cool. Like I love the size dynamic with, like especially if you put Wolverine next to it and he's appropriately sized, it's just makes for crazy fun. I don't know.
I don't know that the others are still on pre-order, but you had mentioned Wolverine. I imagine that Yeti would be awesome to use with a Wolverine figure.
Yeah.
Especially if you plan on using it for like a Wendigo or something.
Yeah. Those were some of my favorite cards. What is it? The Marvel Comics cards, the Fleer cards. Those are some of my favorites. Oh yeah, that's so cool.
There. Yep. So let's get him centered here. So so that's the regular Bigfoot there.
Mm-hmm.
Same body.
Yeah, and that one looks great too.
Different paint job. Yeah. I mean, they look absolutely wonderful. This is not my Bigfoot. I don't know where this other guy comes from. We saw him in the other pictures too.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
He's like a drunken master type guy.
Oh, that poor fella. I get a feeling he gets picked on a lot. But yeah, so you can kind of see, this is a lighter color from the other body, from the Skookum version. I believe that's the Mr. Hyde figure there on the left. If you're familiar with any of Loose Collector's line, he was a big boy. This one looks like it's going to be even taller. Hey. And there's a comparison with other. You got the Marvel Legends, the newer Marvel Legends Hasbro Sasquatch over there on the end. That looks like that Hulk is maybe the Maximum series. And then you've got I think it was Meditoys was the bear, I believe.
Yeah, it looks right.
And then, of course, the other two there are the Mr. Hyde and Loose Collector Bigfoot.
Yeah. Which, I mean, the brown, it definitely looks very reminiscent of the Marvel Legends one.
Ooh, I went too big. Here you go.
Cool.
Yeah, and that secondary head for the Yeti is awesome. With the horns and the snarling, protruding teeth. But yeah, they look like fun figures. So if cryptids are your jam, Loose Collector's got you covered. Yeah, there's quite a few Bigfoots coming out over the coming year. I think so. There's another one from Monster Force, Operation Monster
Yeah.
Force from Fresh Monkey Fiction. That one's a little bit more on the cartoony side, though.
Yeah.
I've seen some people say, but still, yeah. I mean, that figure looks pretty good. Okay, Bigfoot, we've already seen you. So
Pops
yeah,
is in the chat saying, Big James.
let's see. Do we? So you had mentioned the Hulk, and I'm struggling to find that. We talked about him last week, so go check out last week's show if you want to hear about the Hulk figure.
I mean, we did talk about him at length, so it's totally fine.
Yeah, so go check out last week's episode to hear all about that. Really cool looking figure. I noticed you chose this for our little thumbnail.
Yeah.
So you want to tell everybody what we're looking at?
Yeah, let me pull it up because I don't have it memorized, but I took a screenshot of what it was that we're looking at here. Dun, dun, dun.
So, of course, it's from our friends over at Realm Toys for Brutal Realm. That Kickstarter, they're still taking pre-orders through the site. So go to Kickstarter, search Brutal Realm, and it'll bring you right to them. You can still order figures directly through them. They have not gone into production yet, so they're still kind of trying to figure out the whole situation with the factories, trying to find the right factory, and the whole tariff situation that still affects everybody. But they're still trucking along. They're improving their prototypes. So as the days go on, they're making more and more improvements to the figures that are already awesome.
Yeah, I mean, and we were obsessed with them at the get-go, and they've only gotten better. That's the crazy thing.
It's like they hit a home run and the ball is still traveling. They shot for the moon and they're in the stars. It's stellar,
Yeah. So this here, what it says here, this is from Brutal Realm. It says the lion tree, based on African baobab tree, taken next to has been taken to another level. We love creating big worlds, epic stories, and this is a diorama piece that will soon be helping us show off our figures at the upcoming conventions, most likely at Legion's Con. So if you're going to Legion's Con, you're going to see this potentially. It says the lion tree is an immense source of power, even greater source of wisdom to those who seek it. Moreover, times in need, it seeks them out. That time is now. What secrets and power does the lion tree hold? Only time will tell. And you could see how it has different faces. I'm looking forward to getting them back on here so we can ask about this stuff, because I mean, that just looks insanely cool.
Yeah, this reminds me a lot of play sets from childhood, really. The big kind of bulky heft to it,
Yeah.
And it kind of hits one of those nostalgic notes that just doesn't exist in toy format anymore.
Right. Unless you spring a crap ton of money for something. Yeah,
and play sets for figures, especially in the 1/12 scale, are never cheap. They made Castle Grayskull and Snake Mountain and all of them a few years ago, and there were times they weren't even sure if they were even going to be able to do that. And then what the shipping costs for something like that was going to be at the time, and there was just a lot of uncertainties, but they still got made. So it'll be interesting to see how this develops, because they're really good about showing, because this is just kind of like the first peek that they're kind of giving the public these guys are always behind the scenes refining their stuff. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting to see how this thing evolves as time goes on. It's
Hmm.
definitely going to be an interesting set piece to
Hmm.
display their figures around at shows and stuff, but the whole playset aspect of it, that's intriguing because something tells me these guys already have a plan and they're just trying to figure out the logistics of, is it actually feasible, affordable wise, and stuff like that. But I'm sure these guys have a plan already.
Right. And it's one of those things that's just sort of, itching at you. Like, okay, all right, that mouth looks pretty big. It's do you
Oh
think
yeah.
just a normal, one of their figures can fit in there, or is it going to open up, or
Oh,
you
for
know,
sure. For
it's
sure. I
all
can
these questions are just
let
bubbling,
me zoom
brewing.
in here to that side view for sure. It looks like so I think the intention is, yeah, for the doors to open and shut, especially if it
Hmm.
was like a playset kind of deal thing. But that doorway, I'm positive that a figure, one of their figures, would fit in that doorway and still have room above its head. Because if you look right below at the base, it looks like steps.
Mm-hmm.
So I would imagine each one of those steps, a foot could fit on, a foot of the figure.
Yeah,
So that kind of gives you an idea, guesstimate size wise, what's going on here. And this thing is huge.
yeah. It's one of those times I really wish I was going to Legion's Con because it looks, it's just one of those things like I gotta know. Because
Well,
I mean,
there'll be plenty of pictures, I'm sure.
right. I mean, the first time I got a chance to see Castle, the Cat's Lair in person was at a convention, and just seeing it in picture form is nothing when you see it in front of you and it's spread open wide and just welcoming, and it's just
Like warm apple pie.
right.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
pretty
resist.
much. Yeah, warm and welcoming like warm apple pie.
Oh man. So, but that's not all Brutal Realm has been sharing over the past few days.
Mm-hmm.
Let me center my image here. So they gave us a glimpse at this guy
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, and I didn't have images ready. It was very last minute. So here we go.
This dude is ridiculous.
I think they call him Grim Skull.
Yeah.
Am I getting that right?
Yeah. It's like, why? Where have you been all my life?
He's like if Skeletor and Darth Vader had a child.
Right. A crazy, weird child.
This would be him.
Right.
And I love it. He's definitely got that that look to him of that, 80s, cartoon villain kind of guy,
He definitely has a shelf presence, in my opinion. My mom says she hasn't heard zombies laugh in a while. Makes me smile.
Well, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm not available on the Friday shows.
Yeah. And we miss you, but I understand for now.
I'm desperately trying to bring up Brutal Realm and keep the conversation flowing.
Yeah, no, it's just an amazing feat. I mean, they've mashed up two of my favorite villains, and the only way it could be even cooler is if somehow they snuck a weapon in of skeleton or of Mumras or something. It's just like that would be insane. But
well, there's always the third party.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you can't tell me that he's not going to be able to hold multiple weapons, even if I wanted to just put something in. So it's like, yeah, I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying, you know?
Yeah. I mean, look at this guy, you know?
Yeah.
he
That,
just oozes badassery. And in it
yeah.
is General Grim Skull
Yeah.
officially. So, but speaking of Mumra, I did see the Skelra figure. Was it today? The mashup one of
Oh.
Skeletor and
Mm-hmm.
Mumra, and he comes with Mumra's kind of double
Mm-hmm.
sword thing. So, I mean, if you're gonna collect that line or whatever, and then you get this guy, I'm sure that'll fit in his hand, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
This guy's got all kinds of tood.
And it looks like he'll be able to crouch in the way that I've been desperately wanting my Darth Vader to crouch. Kneel before the Emperor.
This he's definitely aura farming, as the kids say.
Oh, don't use that kind of slang because I don't understand what it means.
It's okay. Some of the audience might. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm letting you have your fun.
Well, if you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. That's the
No, I know. I am having fun.
But yeah, so this guy, I think he's going to come with 2 capes. So the one that we saw in the previous pictures is wired, of course, and this one looks like it's a hard plastic cape, unless things changed.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember them saying that he is going to come with 2 capes.
Yeah,
a hard plastic and a wired soft good. Yeah. So, and it looks like the way this sword works is the red thing is going to be like a sheath that fits over that normal blade. I believe I read that in one of their updates too. So
yeah,
you can take the scabbard off and put the red kind of glowing blade. I don't know that if it's going to glow or not. That was kind of one of the questions that I had for them when we interviewed them was, hey, can you make it a glow in the dark blade? That would be pretty cool. And they seem to think that the only glow in the dark color available is like that yellowish green. And like, no, there's other glow in the dark colors available. It could work.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll see. Maybe it'll be UV reactive if you got a black light or something like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, dude, so I had Ezra sitting on my desk and I had these, purple lights, which aren't true black lights, but it was still making his blade glow. And I'm like, whoa, dude, that's cool.
Nice. So this
crazy
does look
random
like
happenstance.
His loadout as of now.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I think he is going to come with 2 capes, unless that's changed. And this is because this looks like it's a render image. I don't think it's an actual painted prototype yet. But we'll see.
Yeah.
And like I always say, when we know more, you'll know more. Yeah.
Indeed.
So that's not the only thing they updated with. They showed this guy today, I believe. And I really don't remember his name.
It's Chief something. Chief Warhawk or Tomahawk or I forget. I'm bad with names to begin with. But
oh yeah. So Chief Mato.
Yes, Mato. That's right.
The Wakilian Thunder Tribe.
Ah, okay.
So this is the prototype of him that they're sharing here. So pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're very inclusive with things like nationality and race in their line, which is something that I definitely appreciate. It's not all just the same guy with different armor,
Yeah.
This one's going to look sick painted, let me tell you. If you're not familiar with this, like I said, just go to the Kickstarter page, Brutal Realm, and just scroll through, and they've got some fantastic art of all of their creations there. Yeah, this guy's going to rock when they get painted.
Love it. It's definitely one of the figures I've been wanting to have. I just don't know if I'll ever get it. It's like, I don't know.
I mean,
totally.
None of them's a miss.
Not a single one.
Home run.
Oh man, especially when they announce the females are going to have builder bodies too. It's just like, okay, yep.
I haven't
my
seen
credit card.
prototypes for those yet.
Yeah, me either. Not yet.
Working on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've you know they're always working on stuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if either of these are in their updates, but I'm gonna hop over there real quick just to see. Let's see, I'll share with you so you can see what I'm seeing. This is their Kickstarter, and back this project is all you got to do to toss your money into the pot to get any of these figures.
Yeah.
Did I pass it? I'm bad about that. Let's go updates. Looks like July 28th was their last update.
Okay.
So we have shown more in this show than their last update that was available. Then I guess.
Yeah.
That's just showing them going over more to refine the articulation.
Yeah,
These
like
are 3D. That. Anybody that doesn't know, okay, so you might see the little dimpling on the back of this. This is a 3D print. This isn't plastic. This isn't the final product. That's just caused from the supports from 3D printing. If you're not familiar with that, that's they have to. You can't just print something and it's perfect. There's going to be flaws in it, and the supports are. Think of it like there's little toothpicks holding each of the pieces that are being printed. They're supporting the weight as it's being printed, the structure, the printing structure as it goes. So none of that's going to be on the final product. You know, that's just this is the prototyping type of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that a lot of people usually just they don't see. Here's more of one of the other characters that they have, refining the sculpt on that face for that character. So so no updates. That's more of some of their army builder type characters, the heads there.
Yeah.
So Brutal Realm, we love them.
Yeah.
We'll get you some, and tell them we sent you.
Yeah. I have reached out to several different parties that I anticipate. I know one of them said they will be back on somewhere in like around September, October, after they get a few things in that they can show and stuff like that. So
nice.
Yeah. So we'll definitely have a scoop on that one.
Hopefully it's oh wait, let me get off of updates. See, I told you I was really bad about that. It's so tiny, that little bar there. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully, like I was gonna say, it'll be. Where is he? Man, he's down here, huh? It was funny too, because when we were interviewing these guys, like, a lot of this hadn't been unlocked yet.
Yeah.
Grimskull definitely wasn't unlocked, I don't think, at the time.
No, we talked about him though.
Yeah. And I wanted to talk about one of the characters that they had. So here's some of the females. The muscle mommies.
Absolutely gorgeous.
I know. I can't wait to see them.
Yeah.
This guy.
Yeah.
This guy. You know, hopefully they'll share some info on him, because they didn't want to talk about him.
Yeah.
I tried to bring him up. Like, I had the picture pulled up and everything, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we're not talking about him." Like, oh.
Well, it's just like,
gee, you don't have faith in yourself at all, do you guys?
Yeah, they're like, "Yeah, no, this is a long way away," and I'm like, "Oh no, you're gonna get there." And they're like, "Nah."
Oh yeah, they blew right past this guy too.
Right.
I was like, "See, I knew it."
Yep.
I mean, they went went way past it. You know, there's a panther coming. There's another monkey coming. God, that would make a great monkey. And it just hit me. But yeah, no, it's like, come on. They actually, I think, pulled the plug after that. They're like, yeah, we're not, okay, we're going to call it quits after this one, really. Like people kept just dumping money into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so go check them out. Tell them we sent you. You know, hey. So that's funny. I was actually going to ask you if we could do toy news before we did what's in the box, because I have kind of a presentation to do for
Oh.
what's in the box. So it's going to kind of lead off to more toy news as I'm going. It'll make sense when I get started. But before I do you have anything else you want to share?
No. I mean, I'm just looking around. No. Nope. Nope. Not a thing.
Okay. Well,
Yeah. Nope.
You will next week.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm saying about that. So, okay. My what's in the box, and actually leave the share screen up because this is going to be kind of a dual thing. It's not going to be really important on what I'm holding up because I'm also going to share it through the screen here. So I'm going to do something a little bit different.
Okay.
Normally you would, have me front and center holding stuff up on screen. So not needed this time. What I'm referring to here is I got my All-Star 6 order in through Four Horsemen and my second order through one of the approved retailers. A little bit more on that a little bit later. So I am going to. So this is. Let me tell you first. This is the Four Horsemen's main site. It's called sourcehorseman.com.
Mm-hmm.
Find all this information there on their site. We're going to be talking Mythic Legions. So I'm going to scroll over that and then go down to Waves Released. And then I'm going to look for All Stars 6. So here we have All Stars 6. Now, if you're not familiar with what Mythic Legions is, it is it's kind of a sword and sorcery type of fantasy line. A lot of knights, ogres, goblins, skeletons, wonderful figures. If you're not familiar with them, go check them out. They do have a store, and there's a lot of stuff that's available right now to buy. It's called storehorseman.com. You can check them out. We'll pull that up a little bit later in the show. What I'm going to start with here is, so I have almost everything from this. The only one that I don't have is this guy here, the dwarf. Not because I had a problem with dwarves. I didn't order him for some reason. I will, though. I will. I'll get him. So what I'm going to start with, though, is the Undead Head Pack.
Okay.
So what this is it's a figure here. You can see it's just in like a standard box. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the heads that come in it. But funny thing is, there's a bonus head in the actual package when you get it. So I'm just going to kind of hold it up here. This one here in the middle. So that's just kind of a standard skull. It's got an articulated jaw. That one is not pictured here. So it was kind of a mistake. It wasn't supposed to be included. So it was kind of a factory mistake. They had sent over one of those heads for them to use as like the paint master, and they misunderstood. So they ran off another production run of that particular head. Now that's one of the original skulls that came way back in Series 1, Wave 1. So
they at least managed to give him an articulated jaw, though, so that's cool.
So yeah, and some of these do have articulated jaw. Let's see. The ape skull, I'll click through these images here. This one here, yeah, so he's got an articulated jaw. This one would work really great on a character from the Necronominous wave, the wave previous to this one, called the Tuberculi. So it's got the exaggerated long arms and short legs, so it would make a gorilla skeleton, basically. What's next? Oh, this is the vampire skull. Obviously, it has an articulated jaw as well. They do really good hiding the articulation on these I wasn't sure this one was articulated, to be honest with you. So he can open his mouth. Yeah. The orc skull. This one's the same. Articulated
Nice.
jaw. This one is the wolf skull. And as you can see, articulated jaw. Because I'm looking at it right now in the box, and oh no, wait, no, that's not the wolf. That's a cat skull. Okay, this one's not articulated. It's deceptive. So this one is not articulated. Let me correct myself. This one's just permanently open.
Oh.
That's the wolf skull, and I
Oh.
could have swore that one was articulated, but again, my mistake. It doesn't appear to be. Which is a bummer. I like the articulated jaw feature. But they also come with these zombie heads. Now, this one
Oh,
is a static
cool.
pose. Like that one is open permanently. You can't.
Yeah.
And this skin tone on it is paint matched to a figure again in the previous wave from the Necronominus wave. They came out with an undead builder pack. It's got this gray kind of skin tone here.
Huh.
And then this one originally came with a character called Hagnon. It was their first translucent figure in the wave officially, and it was also the first glow in the dark figure. Fast forward a few years, they re-release him. The original glow in the dark was green. The re-release, which is a retailer exclusive, glows blue, which there are still some available out there at the approved retailers. If that's your thing, you like glow in the dark toys, Hagnon's your go-to guy for that. But this one again is paint matched for that undead builder pack from the Necronominus wave. And there is your group shot there. It also comes with there's a bone neck. Let me go back to that first picture because it shows them. So there's a couple of bone necks here. And this piece here in the center, that is a stump.
Yeah.
You can plug in. So you can rip the heads off and plug that stump in if you want a headless character. That originally came with the Figura Obscura Headless Horseman.
Yeah.
And is since seeing reuse here, which people love it. It's like it's this rotten ham hock looking thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
So there's that one. I did get that one. Who's next? Let's see. Sir Enoch. So this one is one of the Templars. I got him. So the Templars are super popular figures. This one honestly should have been a deluxe figure with everything that it came with. The soft goods are wired. They're stunning. I don't know what else to say about this guy. He's an awesome figure. Just beautiful. I mean, if you like, the Knights Templar, anything, or know anybody that does, like this is a figure for them for sure.
Yeah. Huh.
And that's the stuff he comes with. Multiple sets of hands. The dagger and the sword fit in their respective scabbards. He looks deceptively simple, but these figures, like I've got the previous Templar Knight that they did and loved that figure. I've not had a chance to open mine, but he moves just the same. They have a lot of similar body parts in this line. So, I mean, you kind of get one, and this is on the new body. Oh, forgive me.
Which, originally came on the Knight dude.
Valiant Knight.
Yes. Valiant Knight. Thank you.
Yep. Don't be fooled. These figures really do move. It's hard to explain. You just have to get one in hand. And trust me, you'll get it. Whenever you get it in hand, you'll understand. Like, just I'm speechless about this
Yeah.
guy. He's just he's too good. All right, who's up next? I'm gonna move on. Sir Andrew. So let me scroll up a little bit. Where is Sir Andrew? Here we go, Sir Andrew, and he's a nice copper color.
This is one that we thought was going to be a sleeper because is it?
Man, let me tell you what. This I don't think a lot of people really knew what to expect from this guy. I mean, he looks great in pictures, but in hand, like my God, just so this is kind of a tribute figure. Somebody that works for the Four Horsemen. They kind of gave him the reins and said, hey, you design a figure, knock our socks off, and I think he did. Like
Yeah.
Joe Vasapolo did a terrific job with this character, and I think it's kind of an homage to his son, if I remember correctly. But yeah, these soft goods are wired as well, and they're in this kind of wing motif,
Yeah.
and they're gorgeous. I mean, these pictures don't even really capture the luster of the pieces, even on the soft goods. They've got this kind of shimmer on the feather looking pieces to them.
Wow.
It's insane. This is a really cool figure. Definitely a sleeper, I think, because some people might go, oh, I don't know. It's kind of weird. A knight in copper armor, but there's nothing weird about it. It's pure awesome. I'm telling you.
Well, I mean, people thought that about what's his face, King Bromden, and he was just like a whatever, But you get him in hand, and he's just like amazing.
Yeah, and you hear a lot of people say that whenever they're talking about legions. Like,
Yeah.
a wave will come out, and somebody will say, oh, I don't know. There's this one I'm not really feeling all that much, and then they go all in and order the whole wave anyway, and then they get them in hand, and the one that they weren't sure about ends up becoming their favorite. They're like,
Yeah.
oh my God, I have new appreciation for this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pictures don't do it justice.
Yeah. It never does.
He does come with that alternate head, so this is a different helmet that we're looking at here. And you can take all those soft goods and stuff off of him to make kind of a troop builder kind of figure. So buy more than one. There's his loadout. Comes with almost as much stuff as Sir Enoch did. But my God, these figures, I can't explain to you how much these figures have improved over time.
Yeah.
If you dabbled in Mythic Legions close to the inception of the wave,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of was like, I don't know, this isn't really for me, come back. Come back and check out any of these new figures, because they will knock your socks off. It's unbelievable. And we've spoken to people that have said that. They're like, man, I tell you what, I get it now. I do. I really do. I understand the hype. These figures are great.
Yeah.
And there's just kind of a glamour shot there. And these photos here are taken by 1/6 Shooter. He is their official photographer. Just a stellar dude. I mean, his work is just all over the website for the Four Horsemen stuff.
And it definitely makes you want to drool over every single one of these characters.
Oh, yeah. He does an outstanding job capturing just the essence of each of these figures. All right, moving on. Who's next? I've got the Skeleton Raider. So I love skeletons.
Yeah.
Is right, Cha. Skeleton Raider, and there's a bio for each of these figures. If you're not familiar with any of the mythic or cosmic legions, if sword and sorcery isn't your thing, they've got space guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Skeleton Raider is definitely got kind of that Harryhausen feel to it. If that's your jam. I love them. I love the skeletons. What can I say? I love them so much. I got two. So,
Yeah,
had to.
seems on par.
I can't just have just one. It's not possible. But yeah, no, this is built on the Skeleton Legion Builder 2, but he's got some gear this time. So if you're familiar with the previous figure that's a completely bare skeleton, this guy comes with some gear. And he knows how to use it. But he also comes with that head. That's only been released one other time. The
Yeah,
original figure, and it escapes the name of me, but
Clavius.
Is it Clavius? Clavius, yeah, that sounds right. Clavius. Of course, in a different color scheme. It was
Yeah,
more
yeah,
copper colors and everything, but I think it fits here as well. It adds
yeah.
some character to it. And then there's his loadout. He does come with two different types of bracelets, bracers, whatever. You
Yeah.
you catch what I'm pitching here.
Yeah.
The newer kind there. Let me zoom in. So you got the bangle bracelet kind of things going on, but then you've got like the new design here. These I don't think have come out yet, so this is the first
Yeah.
time I've seen these. They only fit on the skeletons because the hoops are so small, but still really cool. Customizer like me's got no problem figuring out how to get them on another figure. Trust me. But yeah, no, these are really cool. The helmet on the skull itself is not removable now. That is glued down. But again, for a seasoned customizer like me, a little bit of heat, a little bit of prying, that's going to pop right out of there. And I can put another head in there, no problem. The wheels are already turning. Like, oh my God, I need another one of these now. Just use
wheels on the bus go round and round.
Hey, hear that paint can rattling? Like I can't even speak. All right, moving along. Scally Bone Splitter. So this is the first official dwarven skeleton of the line. Short in stature, but big in adventure. Let me tell you, this guy looks freaking incredible. Now, he is about a head shorter than the other guy that we just showed you, the Skeleton Raider. So he is a dwarf scaled figure, and rightly so. There's a lot of awesome packed into this little package.
Yeah.
That's what she said. The color on this guy is just impeccable. I love the blue. And this is also the first time we're getting the partner to those shoulder pauldrons. Originally, we had only gotten one side. I believe the left arm came with the deluxe Legion Builder Gladiator figure. So this is our first time getting that other side. So very cool there.
What is the thing that was sticking out of his back?
He does come with. So okay, wait. Let me go back. Where are you referring to?
One more picture back. Oh, okay. Must have been his helmet. Get you right there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything sticking out of his back.
Yeah, it's his shoulder pauldron that just looks funny in that one pose.
Huh.
It looked like it was coming out of his back, to me anyway.
No, well, they're connected at the back, so
yeah.
You're not wrong.
You're not wrong, technically.
Yeah. So this figure actually prompted me to make kind of my own custom dwarf, which I did kind of sort of live on one of our past shows. I just screwed up the feet, which I've since corrected. But some people might go, well, he's a skeleton. How is he supposed to have a beard? Whatever. There's plenty of people out there that have beardless dwarven skulls.
Yeah.
So But
And
he's still.
I'm pretty sure I would still have a beard even in my skull form.
But he's definitely cool. I love how he came out. So that his torso armor has got this kind of sheen to it. It's got like this metallic kind of finish. In the pictures, you really just can't see it. It just looks blue in the pictures, but it's like a deep blue metallic, like, I don't know, dragon scale kind of thing going on.
Yeah.
Let's see who's next. Moving right along, I have Thoracis, the first risen. Let me scroll up. I think he's somewhere at the top. Nope, he is at the bottom. Okay, first risen, but on the bottom. So this guy is supposed to be like the firstborn of Necronominus, which that's Necronominus. That's the big bad guy for this faction. So really cool. Again, another skeleton. He's got a little bit more armor, a little bit more gear on him than the Raider did. But you know, he's rocking the undead beard thing too. But you know, hey, it's a fantasy line, you know.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter, because honestly, if I were to die today, I would go out and find my beard and glue it back to my face. I don't care.
Yeah, I hear you, man. You just wouldn't look right without it. And
I know.
I've seen you without it.
I know. I do not look pretty. I've got an egg-shaped head. It just doesn't look right. I look better with my hair and my beard.
Yeah, for sure. So again, the soft goods are wired. Not just the cape, but his tunic, which is two separate pieces. So the torso, that belt in the middle, makes it look a little bit deceptive. So it's not one piece. The way these figures are engineered, they pop apart on purpose, with a little bit of heat in some areas and a little bit of force. So the top is essentially like a ripped up kind of shirt that has got a little bit of elastic around the waist area to kind of cinch it closed. Mm-hmm. And then the bottom half below the belt is more like a skirt. That is also wired. So you're not just getting a wired cape here. The posing doesn't stop with the figure itself. His clothes pose too.
That's amazing.
And then there's his loadout. Lots of goodies, lots of hands. I love that banner. I love that they've redesigned their banners, because the first ones they did were just this like hard plastic kind of thing, and they looked good for the time, you know. But I'm so glad they're doing this soft goods thing.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of my whole points, and I still actually have them in my case. One of my they're vampires with the purple thing, or they're supposed to be vampires, but you can't tell because he has a helmet on. So, but anyway,
well, there's kind of an example of the posability on the soft goods, especially that tunic piece. All right. That is Thoracis, the first risen. Love him.
The last to die, the first to rise.
Let's go with another of Necronomus's children, Baradak. I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm terrible at that sort of thing. So this figure's a little bit different. The scale that we've been, he's a big boy. He is what they call an ogre scale. What that means is he's a biggin. Big. So I'll just kind of hold this up here so you can just kind of see, get a little bit of comparison how big these guys are. Of course, you're probably screaming at me, but it's in a box. It's in the box. I just haven't had a chance to open. Yeah, which is why I'm sharing these pictures, these lovely, lovely pictures online with you, because they're better than any pictures that I could take right now.
for sure.
But yeah, he's big, he's beefy, he's a tank, he's awesome, and I love, love, love the paint scheme on this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This is the second time they've released an ogre scale in armor. The first one was kind of this pearlescent, kind of white with gold highlights and stuff for the good guys, for the good team.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is just he's rocking the heavy metal for sure.
Evil incarnate.
Yeah. And this isn't even his final form. I mean, some of this armor comes off of him. Let me go back to this main picture here, this first one. So this torso piece with this just metal ass looking skull with wings, that piece is an overlay, so that can come off, which includes that collar piece that's in front of covering part of the face. Like the helmet is hidden from view here, the bottom half of it. So it's got kind of like this, just kind of looking at it here, it's almost like a bat wing that's wrapped around the front of his face. So once I get mine open and everything, I'll share more in-depth pictures. But this guy's just a beast, and I love him. he is I want to say they've said he is the youngest of Necronominus's children, but it's funny, he's the baby of the family, and he's so damn big.
He's a big baby.
Like calling a big guy tiny,
Yeah.
All right. Next up is the Steed Deacon. And he pairs really well with Sir Enoch.
Nice.
Really, any of the Templars would be ideal for this horse. This could be, any of their horses. And that armor is removable. The helmet and the armor on the mane, that's removable. He does come with a mane that's a sculpted mane that clips in its place.
Yeah.
So you can actually take all of those soft goods and everything off of them if you just wanted just a regular bare horse.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the gear from any of the horses made in this line can fit each other. So you could even customize the look for any of your horses. And I'm actually working on a custom horse for a particular character that I hold near and dear to my heart from the line. And I can't wait to get started on that and share it with you all. I've only seen maybe one or two other people do it, and they haven't taken it to the level that I will bring it to. Not to pat myself on the back or anything. It's just, every now and then you get on kind of the same creative level as somebody else, and they beat you to the punch. They post it first. They make it first. They post it first. I'm not one of these guys that has to post something first. Like, I'm very much a slow burn kind of guy. Like, I will pace myself and make the best possible version of something that I can at the time. And then just kind of like, okay, it's months later. Here's mine. And then everybody goes, "Oh my God!" No. But seriously, the horses are freaking huge. They're fantastic. They're wonderful creatures. I'm glad they branched out and started doing steeds.
Yeah. Or just mounts in general, even.
So
I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And I can't wait to see what else is coming. So they haven't just done horses. They've done a couple of bears and a moose. They did a moose. Can't forget the moose.
And a centaur.
The centaur kind of falls in the horse. The horse kind of. The interesting about the interesting thing about this horse, my brain's working faster than my mouth can keep up right now. The interesting thing about this horse is once you do remove those soft goods and the armor, you get one of the first horses that they released in the line, which was a super popular figure at the time. It sold out. You could not get that horse anywhere. The name is slipping my mind right now, but
Balius.
was it Balius?
Yeah, I think so.
I think you're correct. You are correct, sir. Balius. It was just kind of that run-of-the-mill brown horse. He had like I think a white kind of mark on his head. So that's what's underneath the soft goods. They don't show a picture of it here. They did on their social media. I'm sorry, I don't have it with me readily available right now. But trust me, there's a beautiful horse underneath those soft goods.
Yeah, I have part of the horse on my desk, actually.
I have parts of horses around too, Dustin. That's all I'm going to say about that.
Somewhere in my freezer.
I'm not. No, I'm not. Not gonna say it. One of the fun things that they've started doing is including, not just head packs but belt packs. I have both. Whoops. The black and the brown belts.
Oh, interesting.
These are really cool to add just an extra little punch to your figures. Like I said, these do pop apart, so the belts are super easy to put on. Anybody can do it. Anyone can cook. Love them. Had to get these.
Yeah.
And they're including a bunch of belts with some of the new figures that they're coming with anyway. But these are just great to have because before this, like you had to buy a whole figure if you just wanted like one belt or something. So this is nice. You get multiple belts,
Yep.
So those are always cool.
Oh, sure.
They did the bone wings. I do have those. Just an extra set of, and this is the newer type. These are bigger. These are the ones that actually came with Necronominus himself. They just offered them separately. Could not pass that up. Not sure where I'm going to use them yet, but I will. And that is what I got from the Horsemen directly. What I did not do was, this is an all-stars line. So what that means is characters like the dwarf that I said that I did not get. Bothar. We'll say Bothar. Bothar Shadowhorn.
Orthok.
These I was going to order from one of the approved retailers. My original plan kind of fell through, so I was scrambling to find another retailer to grab these from, which is, I think, how this one slipped through my fingers. Maybe I was contemplating on getting him and passed for some reason. But they are available out there,
Yeah.
Something that you couldn't say a few years ago. So I didn't get him. I probably will because I like, even though I've got the original one that came from the first wave, like I like having the all-star versions because the paint apps are a little bit better. The joints are a little bit tighter because over the years, they've improved the way that their articulation is made. So they pose so much better. One of the ones that I did get, Calavian, not to be confused with Clavius, which we mentioned earlier. I did get him. So I got these from Wolf King Customs, and I am sad to say that Wolf King Customs is no longer an approved retailer because the main man, Lynn, got hired on at the Full Horseman. So to avoid a conflict as an approved retailer. So you can't go to Wolf King and get those anymore, but there are other sites that you can go to. So he's not the only game in town. These are built on the older styled figures. Again, this is a character that came out in wave number 1 from the Kickstarter itself.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time it's getting a re-release as an all-star. I had to get him. Had to.
Mm-hmm.
He was a must. Other than one of the special figures that they released for Legion's Con a few years back, this is the only red skeleton, like official red skeleton in the line. Which, if you read this one's bio, this one reads like it's a Legion builder. It's just not a Legion builder price.
Yeah,
it is a normal priced figure. So that's kind of just what came with the figures back then.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to now, it's like, wow, it's crazy how little the originals came with and how much these newer ones come with. Like, I'm looking at you, Sir Enoch.
Yeah, for sure.
Honest to God, that should have been a deluxe priced figure. Like, I don't know why it wasn't. It's got so much in that box. That box is heavy. It's crazy. But you know, like I said, the way this one reads, his bio makes it seem like they are like an army builder. So you could have more than one in his collection if that's kind of your jam.
Yeah.
Another one that I absolutely could not pass up was Gorthok. So Gorthok was kind of that first deviation in the line from the green, that standard green orc.
Mm-hmm.
That's, you know, so typical in that fantasy kind of trope thing. This is what they called a shadow orc at the time. His wave was plagued with very loose joints, especially in the hips, which is why I wanted this updated version. Like, I've still got my other one. Is he still on the shelf? No, I packed him up. I packed that one up. So I had to get this one. And this one pairs really super well with, they've got a Legion builder out now that is a Shadow Orc Grunt, I think. So they pair really well together. So he could be like the general of that army if you're going to army build the Shadow Orcs or whatever. But he's got a really cool dark, like, he's not like just like black. There's browns. There's this pink scarring and stuff that they've got on him. I don't know. He's just a really striking figure. Really cool, and I'm glad to have another one finally. Mm-hmm. It's funny. I'm looking at the splotches in that picture there versus the one that I've got in hand, and it's almost like, pardon the pun, spot on. Like, I think the original release was more of kind of like a random kind of, you know, you just kind of got what you got, whoever was painting that day. Yeah. This one, it's really, really super close. So it looks like they followed a pattern this time. So really cool. Shadow Orc. Here's his loadout, what he comes with. And then the last of mine, last but not least, Sir Ignatius. And I'm telling you right now, even in that picture, you're not getting the full effect of the paint job.
No.
It's
most definitely not.
It's insane. It's like if they took a pearl out of an oyster and carved it into this figure. That's on par with how this thing looks in hand. It is insane how just the luster on this guy. It's incredible. And the first one was phenomenal. This was a sleeper again, from the very first wave. This was a character from that first Kickstarter wave. Not a lot of them got ordered because people were looking at it as like, yeah, okay, he's a white knight. He's a white knight. Okay, yeah, we get it. So a lot of people didn't order it. And then when they started showing up in people's hands, and people were saying, oh my God, it's like it's a pearlescent color. Guys, you don't know how bad you messed up not getting this guy. Like his prices in the aftermarket soared through the roof. It was crazy how valuable this figure shot up and how fast because of the paint effect that's on it.
Yeah. I mean, just looking at in the box that you're holding, it looks insane.
It's crazy because
way better than any picture even.
You really cannot see it in these pictures. No. It's crazy to me that it's strange. You cannot capture it in a picture. You just have to trust me. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like a pearl. It's like holding a pearl in your hand. It's crazy. This, so what they used to do, and I say used to do because they're not really doing all-star waves anymore where they're re-releasing older characters. This was kind of the last hurrah. Like this included characters that those older figures, they never got re-released. There's only maybe 2 or 3 that have not, no, I take that back. I was going to say Otho never got re-released, but he did. They put him in an All-Stars, one of the very first All-Star waves. I think the Silver Knight Legion Builder was the only one officially that did not get a direct re-release. I'm not talking about second versions, because there is a second version that came out. It was kind of like an anniversary thing that they did, which I should have by the end of this week, I think. I got a shipping notice. But like officially, like a 1-for-1 re-release, like this guy. He didn't come with anything new other than an improved paint job. And again, the articulation is improved greatly over the original releases. So it's nice to have him, I don't want to say back in the collection, but in a way that I can box up that original. It's already boxed up. What am I saying? It can be archived, and I can have it as part of, okay, here's my original set, like the first set. you know? Yeah. So there you go. That's Sir Ignatius. And, what I was going to say about the All-Star 6, most of the All-Star waves, I think they didn't start voting until the second or third one. So they allowed, it was like a tournament style bracket where you could go in and vote for which characters you wanted them to re-release. This was my top vote, this one. And I think the only other one that I voted for that actually got released was Clavian. But I'm glad Gorthok got in there too, because I really wanted a better Gorthok. Again, articulation-wise, and just better paint apps. Some of the paint apps on the original, like Sir Ignatius, like the line work is kind of, not so great. The paint on the waist armor there, covering that goes down to the legs, was kind of splotchy. So it wasn't the greatest. First release for the character, but that pearlescence of the figure itself well made up for any of the paint lacking anywhere else on the figure. It was insane. People were losing their minds when this figure came out. So I had 2 reasons for voting for this guy. The first one was I wanted a better version of him in the collection, and second, I knew that the way that they had paired the waves that were being released was like one faction versus another faction. So they did the Necronominus wave. There is the Order of Itheron, which, their sigils on his shield there you can see on the screen. So they already had a bunch of the skeleton guys coming out for the Necronominus. I knew this guy would be appreciated in people's collections to have in the Order of Etheron to go along with your, your Templar Knights, your Sir Galerons, and all of those figures that make up that particular faction. So I was really happy when this guy was announced that he made it in.
Yeah.
So,
I can imagine.
What does all of that mean? All of that means is Zombie fucked up and he's missing a figure from this wave now. Looking at you, dwarf. So that was kind of my what's in the box. And the reason why I did it this way again was because I hadn't had time to open all of these. But also I wanted to mention this wave is currently available at approved retailers like Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
Now, if Big Bad Toy Store isn't, your favorite or whatever, they do have a way of finding out, the approved retailers. And I'm drawing a blank on how to get there. Let me go to the home page. It might be down here somewhere. There is a complete list of official retailers that you can go to get these figures. These are not pre-order; they're available now. And I'm really putting myself on the spot here because I can't remember where to go to find that. Let me see. There's no search bar. What the heck, guys? There's no search bar. I'm going to kind of have to just take pot shots here. Approved retailers right there under company. How about that? I got lucky. So you can go to company and scroll down to approved retailers. Here is where you will find a list of other websites, web stores that you can go to find any of these Mythic Legion figures that you can go to that are currently available. That you can go to the site and kind of search. And there's a good bit here. And they're everywhere. They're all over the country. There's some that are in other countries if you're overseas. There's a lot.
Yep.
I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
This is the list that doesn't end.
Yeah, for real. But yeah, no. So you can go there, go to any of the official approved retailers. You don't have to go to eBay to get these and pay an arm and a leg. Trust. Right. Now, not everything is available. There are past waves. They're just sold out. That's how it is. I can tell you that Big Bad Toy Store has quite a few figures in stock, even from past waves. You're pretty much going to pay the same no matter where you go from any of these. Some offer rewards programs. Some offer free shipping. Some offer flat rate shipping like Big Bad Toy Store. So whatever works for you, use it.
Yeah.
They're out there, I am going to backtrack. Let me go back to the main site. So at the beginning, I said this was sourcehorseman.com. So this is their main site. You can also head right over to their shop, storehorseman.com. And they have a lot of stuff in stock. Some of it's some of the new stuff, too. So they just did a massive test shot sale where the figures are basically done in all grayscale. It's kind of a purposeful factory produced test shot for people that collect that sort of thing. So if that's something that you're into, they do that from time to time. It's not very often. But they do offer that, and they're pretty cool. I still have one test shot, and I have my reasons. I've had 3, and I've sold 3, and I've sold 2 of them. Regardless, anyway, somebody else was looking for it, and I knew they'd appreciate it more. So I'm like, yeah, sure, here, just give me what I paid for it. Hell, I may have even sent one of them as a gift to somebody. Like, yeah, dude, whatever, here, it's for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they've got plenty of other figures that are painted in stock. Not Poxus, not you. You're sold out, which is a shame. He's really cool. Because there's this horsey right there, Pelagius. Sounds like something you'd cough up in the morning.
Flurgious.
But yeah, no, here's one of my personal favorites, Arachagor, and he is another big boy. He's an ogre plus scale. He's like a little bit bigger than ogre scale, actually. He's a really big, cool blue dragon dude. So he's cool. Now, these prices here that you see on storehorseman.com are kind of their direct pricing right now.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these prices are going to be a little bit cheaper if you go somewhere else, like, say, Big Bad Toy Store or something, and you see something there, and you come here and compare it, and you might find it cheaper here. I will tell you, the Horsemen do have a flat rate shipping that they offer. It's like, I think, $10. So they do offer that. It's a little bit more than Big Bad, but they don't take PayPal, so that's kind of a negative for some people. Whereas Big Bad Toy Store takes PayPal. You can do pay in 4 or financing or whatever. The Horsemen also have a financing thing available though, if you want to go that route. So there are options. Like don't get disheartened that like, oh, well, I really wanted it at this price, but you don't take PayPal, but there are other options. Trust me.
Oh no, I really wanted to go into financial debt today.
Well, buddy, that's up to you.
I just can't live with myself without going into financial debt.
Yeah, I take no responsibility for what you do with your money out there. So
not responsible for anything of the sort.
But no, here's some of the cosmic figures that I'd mentioned. They have spacemen, they have aliens, they have aliens. Here's a gray alien kind of guy, kind of monkish.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of cool.
Look at me. I'm an alien.
Oh, here's the blue Hagnon, the glow in the dark guy I was telling you about.
Yeah.
So this is the blue one. He will glow in the dark blue, and he is a very bright blue. Let me tell you, it's crazy how bright this guy glows.
You need sunglasses to turn off the lights and look at him.
Oh, look at that! They still have some of the. So this was a Zolocon debut figure, Warrior Beast Headhunter.
Where are you at right now?
Oh shit! I did not share, did I?
Okay, there we go.
I'm just going on and on and on, dude. You didn't stop me.
Well, they're on the screen, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah, they're on the screen. That's why I didn't say anything sooner. But I was just like, wait a minute, I don't see the Zolocon dude.
Dang it, man. Okay, I'll go back. I'll go back. So yeah, no, there's the Zolocon guy. He does not glow in the dark. He's not glow in the dark. I'll backtrack here. There's the blue Hagnon. That's the one I was carrying on about. Each you got it glows in the dark. Dang it, man! You didn't stop me. Let's see. Let me go back to the dragon dude.
There's the alien guy, the alien monk. Yeah,
that's Arachagor, your big guy. Poxus and his phlegm horse.
Yeah,
Poxus is sold out.
I still have that in the box.
What's in the box? Pelagius and Poxus. Yeah, there's the gray alien that I was going on about.
Altar Silovius.
So there he is. So yeah, there's your spacemen guys I'd mentioned earlier in the show.
Yeah.
If sword and sorcery is not your thing, they've got space guys. So Operative 83 is kind of this homage thing for the Motu character Mini Faces.
Yep.
Let me get that square a little bit bigger.
That dude is cool.
There we go. Yeah, he's very bright, very cool. Comes with multiple heads to simulate the kind of
robotic head change.
Right. Here's the stuff he comes with, and at $37, he is a steal. Let me tell you, that is direct Horseman pricing too. If you go somewhere else and they've got that figure, it's not going to be $37. I guarantee that. If Motu is your thing, again, here's another kind of tribute. So this is officially Scourge, but it's a tribute to Whiplash. You know, if you don't like that head they've got on him, he does come with that really cool dragon head. So you've got a green dragon here if you want.
Perfection.
Yeah. Oh, he's badass.
Totally.
I've got him, and he's just. I mean, yeah. Look, the scale detail on this guy. That's all sculpted in. That's not just painted on. That's like you can feel. It's like picking up a lizard for real.
Yeah. And it won't feel good if you step on it in the middle of the night. So keep it up off your flows.
Maybe worse than a Lego.
Yeah. You could use it for home defense. It's unofficially rated as home defense weapons. So
they do another line called Figura Obscura, and this was their latest release. This is Ganesha.
Yeah.
So if you like that sort of stuff, he's still available, which is super surprising.
Yeah. That blows my mind.
Usually they don't leave the Figura Obscura guys up like this. They have such a small window because they're always an in-stock drop whenever they do the Figura Obscura. And we're due for another one, I think. Coming up in either September or October. Early October.
Normally it's October.
Because they usually do like a spooky season one, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
We're due for a new Figura Obscura, and I can't wait to see it because they're always freaking fantastic.
I don't even know where they could go next. Although I don't have a very big imagination at times.
So I did promise goblins. Here's a goblin. He's a short little shit. So he is smaller than the other figures that we've been showing off tonight.
This is probably my favorite goblin.
A lot of people love this one. His name is Swig, and he is kind of I wouldn't say sorcerer, but he dabbles in like alchemy. Yeah, I think, and fails more than he succeeds. He's got a fun little bio. Go check him out. He's available. He's a fun little shit. Yeah. But yeah, just tons of figures available, you know. Here's another of the Motu tributes.
Yeah.
This one was oh shoot, help me
out. Xenothon.
Yeah, but he's a tribute to crap. I forgot his name. Somebody out there watching us screaming at me right now because I can't remember the name of this character. It's like right there, and
right on the tip of my tongue. I just can't get it, and I'm
so terrible at this.
I
don't know. Moving on. Anyway,
I'm gonna get it eventually, but still, Stratos.
Yes. Did you have to look that up?
Yes, I did. Otherwise, it was going to drive me crazy.
Thank you. I know somebody out there is going, Stratos, you fucking idiot!
I mean, he's one of my favorite characters too, and that's the thing that is so appalling to me.
Oh God,
I
I'm
digress.
really, really sorry for that. Yeah.
When you blanked, I blanked. It just
Oh.
you gave me mind herpes or whatever you want to call it.
We're getting old, buddy. We're getting mind farts. Oh, Jesus. So what surprised me was the inclusion of the Tusk figures. And that is these. Come on, zoom. Do your job. These two and this one down here. The price is what surprised me. $25.
Yep.
I was like, wow, that's insane to be able to pick up those at $25. If you want an introductory figure into cosmics or whatever, definitely pick up a Sentry or the Science Officer specifically.
Yep.
Now, what they might be lacking in paint, you'll get a sense of the articulation and how these figures move.
Yeah.
That Operative 83 figure is basically one of these Tusk figures just painted up.
Yeah.
Just crazy paints. So, like, if you want to, like, see what these figures are about, specifically the Cosmic, go pick up one of those. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. And just, like, tell us what you think. Did you love it? Did you hate it? We want to know.
I'm trying to figure out if I have all the Sphexian guards. The Sphexian dudes. I think I have the prison guard.
So I know you have the prison guard because I had that one sent to you.
Yeah,
I won that one.
I know I ordered the block commander.
Yeah. The one I think you don't have is the miner.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the one I don't have. I was trying to figure out which one it was.
Yeah. I'm just going to kind of scroll through this here.
That heavy gunner.
You know. Oh, yeah.
That's a man-at-arms type Motu tribute.
Could be with just a few swaps.
Yeah.
So it's not officially. No, they didn't come out.
Not officially.
That's just kind of a lot of people made that connection. Though. Like a lot of people like, oh, that could be a man-at-arms tribute. You know. So officially, no, it's not. But it could be.
Right. Yeah, mine's coming up empty all the time.
It's well, I'll show that in a little bit. Yeah. But no, even that one. So that one was.
He would be a great base for it. I mean.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just a few parts change and a little bit of paint, and yeah, you absolutely could. But then they've also got some of the Armory Knights. Now, this was something special that they did at the last Legions Con where they had a bunch of different parts and you could mix and match the different colors and everything. But what they did was for the people that couldn't go to Legions Con, they offered these. So these are pre-built figures. So it's not really a build your own experience by buying them online like this.
Right.
But, they're not going to offer parts and pieces. It's not logistically feasible for them.
Yeah, it was the closest thing they could get to doing this.
So actually the closest thing they could get to was the Bear Barbarian parts, which were part of that armory experience. I don't know what the hell they called it. I don't know. Anyway, so just kind of an example here, like you could take those parts and combine them instead of just an all armored guy. You could put arms and stuff on them to make different looks for those figures while you were there. So they did offer these parts as well, and for $10, that's a steal.
Yeah, and those are the new Barbarian parts, right?
So no, they're not.
The new
so
skin
those
type.
Are the older ones. No,
oh, okay.
No. So this is the older style. So you can tell because the skin is smooth, and on the new parts. On the new bodies, it's got skin texture like on this guy. Let me click on here. So if we were to zoom in, you can see there's like skin details, bumps.
Yeah. Little wrinkles and stuff.
Yeah. Which there's nothing wrong with these parts. They're still great parts, you know.
No, right.
If you need those parts for a pop and swap custom or whatever, like that's gold right there.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to show this guy off specifically. $26 for the Shadow Orc Grunt Legion builder that I had mentioned that goes with the Gorthok. So these guys would fit right in, you know, on either side of Gorthok if you wanted to build like that Shadow Orc army.
I love it.
So yeah, he's a really cool figure too. And at $26, that's again the Legion builders for that price.
Yeah,
you're not going to get a whole lot of paint applications. But then you look at a figure like this, the Templar Relic Guard, and he's just a phenomenal metallic finish on his armor. It's not like a flat gray plastic or anything. So, I mean, that's another great figure too. Really cool standard knight.
I know a lot of women that would like Bear Barbarian parts. Yeah, I hear that.
And then, you know, here's some other little goodies. They have skate decks with the art from some of their characters on it, if you like that sort of thing. They have art prints. There's that looks like a mouse pad. There's a mouse pad. You know, some of the Figura Obscura drinkware that they come out with.
Wag, yeah.
So, yeah, really cool stuff. That is storehorseman.com. That is the in-stock stuff. This is not pre-order items. Everything you see here is in stock, ready to ship.
You grab it, they ship it.
That's right. And here is that Sphexian Miner.
Mm-hmm.
The one that you actually don't have.
Yeah.
Oops, disappeared. There he goes.
That's a pretty looking figure.
Albino bug guy.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, like, I totally didn't think I would even like the Sphexians. I was just like, oh, that's cool. And then I got the first one, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. And then you had that other one shipped to me, and I'm like, oh, this is great. This is fun. I think I only ended up getting like a handful of figures out of that first wave of Cosmics, but I loved every single one of them that I did get. Excuse me.
So I know it was where was I going? Oh, I know it was kind of a Legion's heavy show, but that was my what's in the box, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
hey,
that's going to happen when you are talking Fu Manchus and Mythic Legions. So that's just what is going to happen.
So it's funny you should mention the Man-at-Arms because I am actually going to just kind of debut this. I haven't taken any real pictures or anything. So I did make a custom Man-at-Arms here.
Oh, so yeah, that's awesome.
I did not use the Heavy Gunner as the base, though. I just kind of used the parts that I had on hand.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
It's great.
You're getting a first look here.
Exclusive right here. That's awesome.
I am working on another head for him. So this is finished, but the helmeted head is not finished. And I've got some accessories and stuff I'm not going to show you. If you want to see that, you're going to have to keep an eye on my Instagram, as right there.
Yeah.
So, you know, just kind of keep an eye on things. But that's not the only Motu tribute that I did. And it's funny, I'm not like a huge Motu guy, but when the parts speak to me, I have to make them. Like, I can't rest until these become a reality. And actually, this one was done before I did the Man-at-Arms. Like, I had leftover parts, and I'm looking at them, I'm going, ooh, if I just had this other part and this, I really could make, like, I could use the rest that I didn't use for this particular custom. So this one was the first one that I did.
Yeah.
So that's Trapjaw.
That's a beautiful trap jaw.
No, I sculpted that face there. That was just a skull, and his mouth does open. He's got a little tongue in there. I sculpted the tongue in there.
So good.
So yeah, your first peek at this guy. Yes, Zombie 13. What's up? What's up, Woody?
Oh, he was just saying, "Hey, Zombie 13."
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that I do with some of the figures. Like I'll get extras and I'll do customs and stuff, and then I'll post them up. I post it first on my Instagram, and then I'll go post in the Facebook groups and stuff that I'm in, where it's on topic sort of thing. Oh, I've got to show off. I am wearing my Wolf King Customs shirt for the occasion, since that was kind of my last official order from them as an official retailer. Now they do still offer like all of the cool 3D printed stuff.
Yeah.
The heads and accessories, the weapons and whatnot. So they still offer all of that stuff. They're not going to stop doing that. So if you're familiar with them at all or not, go check them out. They've got a lot of great stuff from a lot of great artists. There's a couple of pieces that I helped design that are on there too. But yeah, no, seriously. Lots of good stuff. More on the way. You've got to listen to me.
We're getting called. We're the best thing since Martin and Lewis. I don't get that reference, but it's still funny regardless. I find it funny.
Don't know about that. Nah, we try.
We try not to suck, as Cornboy says.
Yeah, Cornboy, one of the four horsemen. He says they try not to suck. Yep. I don't care if I suck or not. Whatever. You don't like it, tough.
You're not my audience.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea, and I know that. And I'm confident in that.
Right.
No, but seriously. Yeah, that's really it from me this week. Dustin, do you have anything going on from any of the other shows?
I do. So why isn't it loaded? Where is it? Okay, well, first of all, we have an interview tomorrow with John Dexter. It's part of his campaign that he has going on for Mad Dogs. Alpha Dogs, if I can talk. It's a awesome comic book. We've talked to him before. He's a really cool guy, and looking forward to talking to him again tomorrow at 7, I believe. If that time changed, Pops, let me know. But and then Thursday we are gaming in the morning, and then have Madness movie night on Thursday night, which we're watching Red Heat. It's launching the Alpha Dogs trade. So 7 is good. Yep. So 7 o'clock. We will be interviewing him tomorrow, Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're gaming in the morning, and then in the evening, we're again at 7 p.m. We're doing Red Heat for our show on Friday, which is I have it up here, I think. Well, anyway, it's we're reviewing 2 movies and all that, so it's fun times. If I can find anything, I swear, here we go. Red Heat and Real Men. And yeah, I just wanted to show that I had something of good. Great. Can't find anything.
Something of substance, man.
Right. But yeah, so I'm going to put this on here, and I give a heartily thank you for watching. Please go subscribe to our YouTube. I have it listed in the links that I was just scrolling across the screen.
Get them numbers up.
Yeah. Well, we want to get them numbers up and have some fun and do all the fun stuff that comes with having more than like 300 viewers or something, or whatever. I can't think. I can't even speak right now. I am so tired and wore out.
You're fading.
Yes, I am.
Pull up.
Pull up. Where'd it go? All right. So, no, just play it. No. Why can't
you
I
can
get
go
it
there
over?
too. They've got some good stuff.
Yeah. There we go. Just want to say thanks for watching. Yeah, Red Heat with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And yeah, it's going to be fun. We're watching that. It's exclusively on Pilled. Yeah, so come out, join us. And, you know, we have good things planned for you. So
come back next week to find out what's in Dustin's big box.
Yeah. I apparently have a box on the way. Surprise, surprise. Well, what on earth could it be from?
I do hear it's someone's birthday, so.
Yeah, it is going to be someone's birthday next Monday, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what day it is, so I can't swear to anything. But yeah, until next time, Thunder Nerds ho!